Hello everyone, it's March the 3rd. Alright, this is the real one. Alright, let's do it. Arithmetic slices. That's what we start with. Arithmetic slices. Oh, I've done this before. 2021, about a year ago. An integer array is called arithmetic if it consists of at least 3 elements and if the difference between any 2 consecutive elements is the same. For example, any 2 consecutive elements is the same. Given an integer array num, return the number of arithmetic subarrays of nums. Subarrays are contiguous, so I want to find a subarray. So in here, so 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's true. Okay, so it has to be 3, which means if num's length is smaller than 3, we don't consider it. And we can also do, well, we're looking for at least 3 elements. So if we get the difference, right, consecutive difference, and then what we want to find is how many consecutive elements, how many different ways we can find 2 or more consecutive elements, right? Is that correct? So we're given an array, and I say arithmetic array is at least 3 elements, and the difference between any 2 consecutive elements is the same. And then we want a subarray. So we can find the difference between all consecutive elements, right? Let me write it out. I was trying to think about it myself. Let's say A1, A2, A3, A4, all the way to AN, right? And then we have the difference. They say D1, D2, D3, all the way to Dn minus 1, right? So if we have any 2 is the same, that can create 1, right? If any 3 is the same, that can create, oh, that's actually, I think I know. So we can use Python's group by to find the length. If the length is 2 or more, then we can compute. How do we compute? We find the total number, and if there's 2, then we have 1. If there are 3, right, 3, then we can have, 2 is the minimum, right? So the 3, so we have 2, 3, so I have 2, 2, essentially 3. 3 is going to be 3. What if I have 4, right? What if I have 4? That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values, and they are all good, right? So we'll go with 3, so it'll be 3 plus, actually not, which is 3. How many 3's do we have? We have 5, right? So that's 3, 2, 3. So it should be 5 minus 3 plus 1 plus 5 minus 4 plus 1 plus 5 minus 5 plus 1, right? So if we go out, 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 1, 2, oh yeah. So 1 plus 2 plus 3. And this is 1 plus 2, right? And what if I have 5? So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? Because if we have 5, then we have 6. If I have 6, then we go 3, right? So 6 minus 3 plus 1 is 4. So 1 plus 2 is 4. Therefore, I think we have our solution for this one. Alright, so we need group by. I think I never really memorized this one. I know it's from it's a tool import group by, but it's different. Let's say group by. Group by for list G for K G. I don't care about K, right? I don't care about K. All I care about is, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna say for I in range len nums, right? Well, actually let's do 1 to len nums. So we can do nums I minus nums I minus 1, right? So this gives me something we can group by, okay? So we can group by this, which gives K and G, but we don't really care about K. So we say this and G in. So for this and G in, what I care about is the length. So we call length list G. I don't really know what G is, so I have to call. Where's the yield? Grouper. Yeah. So I have this, that's the length. Shoot. Oh, a length. We have to do 1 plus 2 plus all the way to length minus 1, right? So we have the length. So 1 plus, let's call n minus 1, right? And times how many items? N minus 1 items divided by 2. So just n times n minus 1 divided by 2. Oh. Yeah, I guess there's no other way. I can just do it at once. Minus 1. And now we do sum. Alright, that's what return value. Alright, let's run some tests. Yeah, these are just simple tests. 3, 4, return 3. I should return 0. Oh, what the heck? Half is minus 2. I mean, this is at least is 1, which should give me 0. That's very strange. Well, the thing is, you write it this way, I can't even debug it. Damn. Alright, I think what we need to do, let's just list G. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. That's true. It shall be 3. Right? So if we do len, that's 3. Let's print this one. -2. Oh, I think I caught G again. Wait, that didn't make any sense. Are you serious? So like this one give me 3. This one give me 0. That's not true. This is interesting. I want to investigate. So what do you mean? Like print len list G. That's 3. You tell them if print it again. They give me 0. So that's why. So it'll be 3 times 0 minus 1. That's -1. I guess one line is not right. Alright, that's fine. Or we say n equals this. Okay? And then rest plus equal to n times n minus 1 divided by 2. I always seem to return rest. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's see what type of method I used in the past. I'll check all 3 of them just for fun. And I want to check this one as well. So this is 413. Alright. Create a diff array for consecutive elements in num and use group by to obtain the length of consecutive same element, and from there we can compute the length, the number of what? Number of arithmetic array in each stretch of consecutively equal elements. So I call this ON, right? That's ON. Group by, the thing is ON, so I call this ON. 184. A terrible runtime, 5%. Alright, let's see. So that was from previous. I have to use this. I use walrus. I use zip. That's fine. I can use a walrus. I was thinking about using walrus. Yeah, group by. This is dynamic programming? No, it's not. It's just if it's the same. Yeah, I see. So every time we find a match, we just add it. Find another match, we add it, and all the way adding to the end. Once it's not matched, we'll reset pre to 0. Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I immediately hit the group by, so that was good. Okay, that's all we're done with this. Oh, 15 test cases. Why is this one so slow? It's all 15 test cases. What's the difference? There ain't no difference between the two. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's do this one. Minimum time difference. Given a list of 24-hour clock, return the minimum minutes difference between any two time points in the list. Holy guacamole. Okay. So apparently we can sort them. Yeah, we can sort them, and then we do consecutive difference. And I mean, you can use a library. Alright. But I don't want to use the library. No, I don't want to use the library. What I want to do is sort them, and we do just pairwise comparison and the difference between the two, because we know this one would definitely be larger than the previous one. And then we do the minimum difference in minutes, right? So we do this minus, oh, hold on. This is actually time, right? So if this one is larger than this, doesn't mean this one is larger than this. So this one larger than this means it could be the hours are different. So we check the hours, right? So we check the hours to see if the hour is the same. If hour is the same, then this must be larger than this, so I can just directly do it. If hours are not the same, if this hour is bigger, then we have a little bit issue comparing these two. How do we do that? Well, if this is larger than this, then we're good. If this is smaller than this, right, then we will get 1 here, so add 60, minus this, and we do the remaining. Okay, that is the strategy. Alright, first of all, time points we can sort. Alright, and then for I range 1 to len time points. Alright, so pre-current. So pre-hour, current hour, right? Pre-hour, pre-minute, current equals time points I minus 1, right? Hours, the first two. 0, 1, 2, and 3 to the end. Okay? So time points I minus 1, 3 to the end. And I'm going to int both. It's fine, right? It's fine. I can int both. And we do exactly the same thing for current hour and current minute. And all this is going to be I. All right, then we say rest equals to, I don't know, I'll just import math. So I don't have to think. Immediately just put math.inf, easy peasy. And I say if pre-hour is equal to current hour, so the hours are the same, then rest equals to mean rest must be current minute minus pre-minute. Else, if they're not the same, alright, if they're not the same, it's guaranteed because we sorted it, right? So it's guaranteed that this one is larger than this, because if this is smaller, it'll go to the front. So this one's larger than. Then we need to compare these two. Right, so we say if current m is smaller than pre-m, right? Then we do current m plus equal to 60 and current hour and minus equal 1. All right, and then we'll say rest equals minimum rest. That's going to be current hour minus pre-hour. All right, current hour minus pre-hour times 60 plus current minute minus pre-minute. All right, can we combine these two? I don't really care of this. I think we can just go directly for this. Like if current minute is smaller, so if current minute is larger than the previous minute, then the front will definitely work. So it's only when this, then we have to borrow 1 hour, and then we do this, right? Once we're done, we return rest. All right, what do we have? We have this. Chart one. Oh, we got one more. So our sort time points append. We need to append the front time point 0, right? Okay, so we have this. It shall be 0. Time points. Find time points. Ooh, it was too bad. What the heck? Alright. Something is not right. Let's print pre-hour. Okay, hold on. Pre-hour, pre-minute. Alright. Current hour and current minute. And let's print the time point as well. Alright, so that is correct. Pre, yeah, this one is according to the plan. Oh. I still at plus 24. Right? So that's, I see. I might as well. TPs. T time points, and we just turn them into this. Simple, easy. Right, int, that's just t. Int t. Int, and this. Then tp dot sort, right? And then tp dot append. That's the first one. You need to add 24 hours. How do we add 24 hours? We add 24 hours by doing tps 0, right? 0 times 24. That's it. And tps 0 and 1. Right, and then it's just tps. Don't need any of these. Yeah, we do need some of these. So we don't have to do this. So we're going to say tps pre I minus 1, right? And this is going to be tps I. Then we're good. Right? So basically the trick is just have to move the first to the end at 24 hours. Okay, let's try this. All right. So the trick is to, I don't know, say trick. It is obvious that we can sort time points from early to late. Now once that is done, we can easily compute the time difference between consecutive time points. When performing this computation, if the previous minutes are larger than the current, then we need to borrow 1 hour from the hour. We need to borrow 1 hour. Also, we have to compare the last time with the first time. An easy way to do this is to append the first time to the end of the array, but with 24 hours added. when log n because of the sort. 38. 22. Not too bad. Not good either. All right, let's go to discussion. Bucket. Interesting. Bucket. So instead of sorting, you put in bucket. There's a bucket sort, all right? What is this? First and the last. Minimum first and I. I is a minute. So we go minute by minute, 1 minute at a time. Okay. Huh. Then what? If mark I, so I have this minute. And then if first is not, then minimum is the thing we want to return, right? First, I'm going to math minimum, and I the time, minus the previous time. Oh, I think now I got it. And the first is the minimum. And the last is the maximum. And I'll go to the next one. Yeah, so the first is just the first thing. First minute. This is the last minute. I see. Basically, just use bucket sort. Map it. Oh, they all turn all the minutes into, and all the hours into minute. Then you can sort it, and then zip minute and okay, I actually like this one better than the one I was doing. Turn them into minutes. Convert all hour, all time point into minutes. I'll just use this one. Okay, so minutes equal to t time points. Then we do this, right? But we don't do this. This is hour times 24 plus this is minute. All right. So once we're done, we also say minutes dot append minutes 0. All right. So this one, the plus 24 times 60, and then rest equal to. Then we can do this. Then we can just say for I in range 1 to len minutes I minus minutes I minus 1, right? I want to return the minimum of this. Fail. That is interesting. Oh, 60. Oh, still not right. But yeah, as times 60, this is plus 24 hours. That also makes sense. And then underline minutes. We're going to use I. Oh, do you sort it? My bad. Maybe we can do this. Sorted this. How about that? All right. I'm not sure if it's going to be faster, but it definitely is cleaner. It is faster too. Yeah, because you're going to have to handle tuple. But same O and log n. 94. 64. Alrighty. That's it. That's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Adios.